After a season that left fans stunned and rivals defeated, Tadej Pogačar stands at the summit of modern cycling. And now, the question echoing across the cycling world is simple. Will Tadej Pogačar become the greatest of all time? In 2025, the Slovenian phenom didn't just dominate, he redefined dominance. He became the first male rider in history to win both the Tour de France and the Road World Championships in back-to-back years. A staggering 20 wins in a single season. That's nearly 40% of every race he entered. At only 27, he's already in the company of legends, winning 3 monuments: the Tour of Flanders, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, and the Giro di Lombardia. In a single season is a feat so rare that only one name before him achieved it: Eddy Merckx. His own words after sealing his latest victory were calm, confident, and chilling. It was a perfect season this year, but we'll see if we can improve next year. We want the next one to be the same or even better, if possible. His UAE Team Emirates performance director, Jeroen Swart, compared working with him to coaching Roger Federer or Tiger Woods, athletes who didn't just win, they changed their sports. And his rivals? Even they're left in awe. Jonathan Milan, the green jersey winner of the Tour de France, said it best. He's making history. He's one of the best, if not the best of all time. And Jasper Philipsen added, "It's crazy. I've never seen a guy as talented as him. He's dominating cycling." For him, it's just growing and growing. Even the great Mark Cavendish, the record 35-time Tour de France stage winner, couldn't help but laugh. Good luck, lads, for the next couple of years. That dominance didn't come out of nowhere. In 2024, Pogačar made history by winning cycling's triple crown: the Giro d'Italia, Tour de France, and World Championships, becoming only the 3rd man ever, after Merckx and Steven Roche, to pull it off in one season. Former cyclist and analyst Thijs Zonneveld summed it up bluntly on his podcast. Maybe cycling has a problem. He wins in Grand Tours, Classics, World Championships, and now also the European Championships. But what makes Tadej different is his ability to erase the lines that used to define cycling. He's not just a climber or a time trialist or a classic specialist, he's all of them. His rivals can't categorize him, can't isolate him, and can't stop him. Zonneveld explained, "He's not the best at any one thing, but he's in the top 3 in everything. His consistency, his ability to regulate, and his tactical mastery have redefined what high performance means in this sport." Of course, not everyone's thrilled. French rider Alex Bourdon admitted, "In the peloton, many are starting to get fed up with getting crushed." And Norway's Johannes Kulset put it even more plainly: "When he starts, you know it's not going to be a race. It's just survival." From 2021 onward, Pogačar has been the top-ranked rider in the world, averaging 14 race wins every season. His dominance is more than talent, it's science. His physical endurance, recovery, and metabolic power are simply unmatched. Renowned coach Paul van den Bosch explained, "Pogačar can complete almost every training session at a high intensity. Other riders need recovery days. He doesn't. The combination of hardly ever getting tired and recovering so quickly makes him a phenomenon." His former coach, Íñigo San Millán, described it vividly. "He has a great capacity, a very important metabolic efficiency. When the rest of the riders go at 8,000 revolutions per minute, he keeps going at 3,000. He has 3-4 gears more than the average. That's why riders like Remco Evenepoel have compared chasing him to trying to catch a ticking time bomb, Ben." O'Connor once confessed after a brutal stage at the Giro d'Italia, "I always wanted to try and follow Pog, but I was the dumbest guy in the race. Only Jonas Vingegaard, his fiercest rival and 2-time Tour winner, has managed to stand toe-to-toe with him. Even he admits, he's the sport's greatest ever exponent." But how does Tadej Pogačar measure up against the man often called the greatest of all time? Eddy Merckx. Merckx's resume is the stuff of legend. 11 Grand Tour victories and 19 monument titles. The cannibal dominated cycling through the 70s with an intensity that defined an era. Yet even he has acknowledged Pogačar's brilliance, saying it's unimaginable to attack with 100 kilometers to go in a world championship like the Slovenian did. Bernard Hinault, another 5-time Tour winner, sees the same spark. Pogačar, When he sees that he has the chance to pull the trigger, he pulls the trigger, a bit like Eddy Merckx, and Hinault believes he can surpass their record of 5 Tour de France wins. He is a complete rider. Yet others, like Bradley Wiggins, urge patience. He's heading that way. Give him 5 more years of winning at this level, then he'll be close to Merckx. Pogacar still hasn't won the Vuelta a España, the final piece of the Grand Tour puzzle. His first and only attempt came in 2019, where he finished 3rd, and when it comes to monuments, he still trails Merckx 10-19. The Belgian legend also held the world hour record and dominated track cycling, disciplines Pogacar hasn't yet tackled. Even so, Merckx has conceded that Pogacar could one day surpass his number of wins, though with a subtle jab. Pogacar has less competition than I had in my time. Some riders agree. Frenchman Steve Chanel and Nicolas Fritsch told Eurosport that Vingegaard is already past his peak, and that unless Pogacar skips a race, no one else really stands a chance. So, will Tadej Pogacar become cycling's greatest of all time? Right now, he has 5 Grand Tour victories, 10 monument wins, multiple world titles, and a physical profile that borders on superhuman. He's not chasing history. History is trying to catch up to him. And yet, Pogacar himself wants no part of the GOAT debate. After his 5th consecutive Il-Lombardia win, he said humbly, "I don't like this kind of comparison. Nobody likes to be compared with somebody else all the time, but the comparisons will keep coming, because greatness has a pattern, and Pogacar is following it step by step. From the Slovenian hills to the Champs-Élysées, from the cobblestones of Flanders to the alpine peaks of the Tour, Pogacar has proven one thing. He doesn't just win, he redefines what winning means. If the GOAT title isn't his yet, it's only a matter of time, because in every era, there's one name that rises above the rest. For this one, it's Tadej Pogacar.